So if you're listening to us from our YouTube channel and you'd like to get started, click the link in our bio, message us, and we'll guide you on how to activate your robot and start making money. You're listening to us from our YouTube channel and you'd like to get started, there's a link in our bio. Just click the link in our bio. It will direct you to our WhatsApp and will guide you on how to get started, activate your robot, and also how to start trading. Okay, my name is Ocean. A lot of you know me as Osha. My name is Oshore. A lot of you know me as Ocean, and I am your host. I'm a V3 rank in Royal Q, and that is what is now called the middle broker. I have my co-host here, Leader Judge. Leader Judge is a V4 rank in Royal Q, which is now called the senior broker. And Leader Judge will be taking us on, will be briefly sharing with us what Royal Q is about, and also we'll get into today's topic. So yeah. All right, Leader Judge, you're welcome. And you can take it up from here.
Okay, good evening. Yeah, welcome to today's Zoom. Today's Zoom is a practical Zoom. I don't know, do we have new
Yes,
prospects?
we do have, yes, we do. So we would
Okay,
like you to do a brief
okay.
introduction.
So before we go into today's topic, we'll discuss, we'll explain what this business is all about. Okay, Royal Quantitative, it's an artificial intelligence robot. Okay, the robot uses sets of instructions to trade cryptocurrencies for us. Crypto, they are digital tenders. Just like as we have gold, we have diamond. If you have crypto, they are digital in the sense that it's online. Okay? You can also use them as a legal tender. Just as you can sell your gold and get money. Gold has an international price. That is how cryptocurrency also have international price. So when you have crypto, you can also sell your crypto to get money. Okay? So the only difference between cryptocurrencies and that is the digital currencies, the digital tenders and the physical, that is the gold, is that crypto is very volatile. Volatility is that you can see gold. Gold might be 1 carat gold might be sold for $200, and it can stay like that for 1 month, do not change. But crypto, you can see a coin valued at Bitcoin can be Bitcoin can be 65,000 today to this minute in the morning before 1 hour or 2 hours or few seconds, you see Bitcoin, the value have reduced to like 63,000 dollars. So cryptocurrency, they are very volatile. So that is why we are using Royal Q, the artificial intelligence robot, giving it this set of instructions for the robot to do the buying and selling for us, making us profit. You understand? So that is basically what this business, and we have been doing this business for, this is the 4th year. We started in 2021, and most people have made millions from this business. Yes, some people have bought car, like me personally, I've bought car, and this is my house that I just built from Royal Q. The space of, this is my 4th year in the business. Okay, so what Royal Q does, it buys the crypto at a price Then it will now monitor the market and sell it at a higher price. Now you ask, because crypto goes up and it comes down, what if the robot now buys a coin and the price goes down? Will you make profit? Yes, you make what we call the sub profit. Sub profit in the sense that the robot will be buying small quantity of that crypto as the price goes down. Instead of the robot not to do anything when the price, the robot is only designed to make profit. It's only designed to make a sale in profit when the coin has increased in value. Now, if the coins reduce, the robot will buy more quantity of that coin at that reduced price. If it reduces again, the robot will continue buying your margin. We call them margin calls. So it's the robot buying some quantity of the coin at a reduced price. So we call them margin calls. Why the robot is buying those quantity is because of royalty is designed to even make profit for us when crypto is reducing in value. So that is the beauty of this business, is that you make money downtrend. That is when crypto is going down in value, and you make profits when crypto is also going up in value. That is the beauty of this business. We start this business with to rent the robot. It's just like you starting up a provision store. Please, if you are looking for Ponzi scheme, this is no way Ponzi scheme. In Royal Q, you need knowledge, and we always organize this knowledge class, this Zoom, every Mondays and Thursdays. We also have Zoom meetings on Sundays by 8 p.m. Nigerian time, Mondays to Thursdays by 8:30 p.m. Nigerian time, where we pass this knowledge, because they say knowledge is power. In any business you are doing, for you to make profit, for you to love the business, for you to have passion for that business, knowledge should come first. When you have this knowledge, you'll be able to withstand even when crypto is going down and your robot is busy buying more quantity, that is buying your margin calls. You will not feel sad that I've not made profit or my robot is only buying you, because you understand what is going on. Okay? Now in the business, when the robot starts, if your trading capital is like $100, you don't give it to Royal Q. Your $100, your trading capital, stays in your exchange. Remember, I told you cryptocurrency is a digital currency. So you keep it safe, stored in an exchange. We have the likes of Binance, Huobi, Bybit, KuCoin, and the rest. Okay, which you keep your trading capital there, and you connect your Royal Q account with your exchange. So that is where the robots will be doing the buying and the selling for you. So your capital and your profit stays in your exchange, not in Royal Q. You see why we love this business so much. Capital and profit stays in your account, in your exchange. It has nothing to do. Royal Q is not in control. It's not a Ponzi scheme where you say, you want to withdraw money, you place a withdrawal. They will not approve your transaction. No, if you need money, you go to your exchange and sell your profits. You sell your profits at any time you like. Now, your capital, once the robot starts using it to trade, the robot, even if you have like 100, the robot might use 15 to start a trade, reserving 75 for in case crypto goes down in value. So the robot can use some part of the 75 that is $75 that is remaining to be buying margin calls. Maybe $11, $11, to be buying margin 1, margin 2, margin 3. So it will be buying small quantity of crypto, so that when the price starts going up, it can be selling those quantity it bought at a lower price. So the business is simple, it's just buying and selling. You buy A at a price and you sell it at a higher price. If A reduce, you buy A at a reduced price. When it starts increasing, you sell it back at a higher price. That is what the robot does for us. It monitors the market. Even when you are sleeping, even when your phone is off, even when there is no network on your phone, the robot buys and sell, monitors the market, buy and trade for us, buys and sell, buys low and sell at a higher price. So that is what the trading aspect is all about. Then another thing to note in this business is that once you start trading, once you have introduced $100 and you start trading, you cannot go back to check for that $100 as long as a trade is ongoing, as long as the robot is making trade, an ongoing trade is there in your royal queue. You don't go to your exchange to start checking your profits or your capital. You only check for you can, if you have made $20 if your robot is telling you that you have made $20, you can go to your exchange and remove 20. You don't go to your exchange to start calculating. I have capital. I started with capital of $100 and I've made profit of 20. That is, I should be having 120. No, you will not have that 120 in your exchange because you have an ongoing trade. So your capital, once the robot starts trading for you, your capital have changed to floating capital, not your real capital. So you cannot calculate with floating capital until the robot has concluded a trade for you. Until the robot have concluded the trade for you and have stopped trading, that is when your floating capital now turns back to real capital. Then you can now check. I started with $100 and I've made 20. You will see your $120 complete. Your $100 for your trading capital and $20 for your profit. Sorry, that the robot has made for you. So you see them. But you don't go to check for your capital when a trade is ongoing because the capital you are seeing there is floating capital. It might be short, it might be reduced because of the coins is depreciating in the value. It can be increased because the coin is appreciating in value. So you only check when the trades have been closed by the robot. Okay, so that is about the trading aspects of Royal Q. Now, the business entails you growing. Okay, so people might say, I started the business with $100 as my trading capital last 3 months. Last 3 months, you started a business with $100 and you are proud to say you are still trading that business with $100. No, in this business, there is what we call growth. We say you can start Royal Q with $100 trading capital. We don't say in the space of the 1 year you rented the robot, you should trade with $100. No. Growth in any business is important. When I started with $200 trading capital. After I have used 120 for my activation, my yearly activation, and I have deposited $20 for gas fees. So gas fees is a small fraction of your trading capital you keep in Royal Q. When the robot is executing, making profits for you, some fractions is being deducted for your gas fees. It's just like your car. You buy fuel and put in your car. We also call it fuel fee. Your fuel will continue continue to be in your car until you start riding the car, enjoying the car. That is when your fuel will start reducing. That is the same thing. Your gas fees, if it's $20 you started with, will remain there until the robot starts making profits for you. That $20 will start reducing. Please, your gas fees is like your fuel in your car. It must not get down to $2 before you top up. When it's reduced to 10, Royal Q will start sending you a reminder that you are supposed to top up your gas fees. So that is what we do in Royal Q in the trading aspect. Now, I wanted to talk about the second aspect. That is why I brought in growth. Okay. In the space of 1 week, depending on how the trades, the coins you trade, your robots you traded, the movement of cryptocurrency in that 1 week, you might make profit of $5, $10, $20. Okay. So some people might decide to compound. Compound means that profit you have made, you increase it, you add it to your capital. So maybe if you have made $20, you add it to 100, your trading capital $100. That means you are not trading with 120. So that $20 you can use it to buy more margin calls. Okay, so that is compounding. But you don't tell me that in the space of 3 months you have not increased that your trading capital. Increase it. Okay, you might decide to trade 2 coins at a go. So when you increase your trading capital, you see the more profits you get. Okay. Now you might decide that you might say, I don't have additional money. Some people might say, I don't have additional money to add. I've already started this business with total of $240. I don't have additional money to add. Now Royal Q understand it. They understand that in crypto, coins might go down in value and the robots will need money to buy those margin calls. And Royal Q understand that you might not have money, additional money to add to your Binance to increase your capital so that your robot can buy more margin calls because the coins have gone down. That is why Royal Q now brought in a separate aspect of the business, which is very important in any or every successful business I've known. Just like Dangote, if you on your TV today, radio, you either hear news of advertisement of Dangote salt, Indomie, cement, and the rest. So React now brought in the second part, which is is optional. If you decide to introduce Royal to someone, you get commission. You get commission. So that commission, you can add it to your capital. So you get reward. We call them reward. And the reward is not one time. It comes in, the first one is the reward, the activation reward. You get that one. That is $30. Then if the person starts trading with Royal Q, you start getting commission from anytime the person makes profits, Royal Q pays you some commissions. So that is how you can enjoy this business. It's very interesting. You enjoy it, you like it. So that is about the business. If you have any question, please feel free to ask. Idosha, please give me 5 minutes. I'll join you back. Please take questions.
Okay. All right. Do you have any question? If you have any question, please you can either use the chat box or unmute yourself and ask your question. All right, ask your question, Kali.
Good evening. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening. Please, my questions go like this.
The network is very bad. But let's see. Go ahead.
My question goes like this. Is it possible if someone is trading with Royal and they're trading with
All right, I
Royal?
don't think I'll be able to.
Can you
Hello?
speak up?
Hello?
The network is bad.
Okay, let me start the question.
Just use the chat box. All right, please, do we have any other person that have question?
Is there any question?
Okay, someone said, how long does the gas fee last? Is it deducted daily or each trade or what? For every profit you make, if you don't make profits, it won't be deducted. It's like a car. If you don't drive your car, nothing will happen to your fuel. So it only deducts when you make profit. Yeah, Sammy, yeah. So yeah, gas fee only deducts when you make profits, and it is a 20% charge of the profits you make. So if you make $10, they will deduct $2 from your gas fee. All right. Carly, I don't know if you fixed your network. If you haven't, please type your question. Is it possible that when we have 200 in Israel, you are made profit of $18, will it add up to the existing money, or it will depreciate? George, Carly.
Can I answer the question, please? So, Kali, can you hear me?
We can hear you very well.
Okay, so Kali, when you say Royal Q, you need to understand that there is a distinction. You have Royal Q and you have your exchange. So you have money in your exchange, and the money in your exchange is the money that you trade with, that your Royal Q robot is trading with for you. Then you have money in Royal Q, in your Royal Q account. So your Royal Q robot can give instruction to your exchange to buy or sell your crypto assets, but it cannot issue a withdraw instruction from your trading account. So what it means is every time the robot is trading for you, if you make profit, 100% of the profit stays in your account. But there is a condition that you are supposed to split that profit with Royal Q in the ratio of 80% for you, 20% to Royal Q for the work the robot is doing. Now, since the robot cannot withdraw money from your account and it has made the profit for you, where is it going to get its 20% from? In order not to come and be asking you, send us our money, send us our money, send us our money, they say, place a deposit with us. Every time we make money for you, 20% is supposed to be for us. We will take it from the deposit you have with us. So I'm trying to understand your question. The $200 you have, I imagine that you are saying it is $200 you are trading with. If my assumption is correct, if the $200 makes $18 profit for you, the $218 will remain in your trading account. But remember, 20% of that $18 is supposed to be for Royal Q. It's supposed to be your charge for using the robot. It is what we call fuel fee or gas fee. Now, when you put 200 in your trading account, you must also have put maybe $10, maybe $20, maybe $30. That's up to you. You would need to put that also on the Royal Q side. So if you have 200 in your trading account and you have $10 in your Royal Q account, then when your $200 becomes 218, your $10 on the Royal Q side will not remain $10. They would have taken away what represents 20%, which is $4, right? So your $10 on the Royal Q side will be reduced by $4 because Royal Q would have deducted their 20% profit, but you will have your $218 on your trading account. Does that answer your question?
Thank you so much, Mr. Sami. But sadly, I don't think that's the question he's trying to ask. We have answered this question severally. Carly, you have asked this question before several times, which we have answered. Carly is basically just talking about floating loss, which Leader George has already even talked about when he was doing an introduction about what Royal Q is all about, where he said, if you have an ongoing trade, you can't go and be checking your exchange. You can't, because once the coins price reduce, of course. So if you say you have 18, yes, it can reduce, but that's why we are trading spots. It will reduce. And I said this a lot. If a coin pumps and you make profits, it's the same physics or it's the same math.
I'm talking about my Royal Q. I'm talking about Royal Q. I'm not talking about my Binance.
The assets inside your Royal Q.
That is what I'm saying. Yeah, the money in my Royal Q. After the maintenance, the money in my Royal Q will be.
Yeah,
Okay,
Mr.
now,
Sami has explained that.
after the
Or do you see?
maintenance, I have my gas. Since after the maintenance, that's where I started experiencing this. I have my gas fee, and the money is inflated by $50 every day. Since after the maintenance, that was either September, I can't remember the particular, either September 9th, something like that. I can't remember.
Can you put your mouth in your mouthpiece? Because I'm really finding what you say happened after the maintenance.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
He said $200 in his Royal Q account. You know, I used to say knowledge comes first before profit. Knowledge should come first. Knowledge for a business should come first before the profit. You are saying $200 in your Royal Q account. Did you send $200 as gas fees? Hello? Hello, Kali. Hello?
I
Hello?
think his network is very bad.
I am hearing you. I'm hearing you.
Did you send $200 to your Royal Q as gas fees?
Hello?
The $200 you say in your Royal Q, is it in your assets page?
Yes, no, in my assets page is for this thing now, for the gas fee.
Where the 200 you're talking about, where is it?
On the strategy page where my trades are.
So why are you mentioning why that one does not stay that one is not fixed. It increase and reduce. If the robot buys margin calls, it increase. If the robot sells margin calls or sell any of your trade, it reduce. That
So
on your
you mean
strategy page,
the
the total
one
you are seeing at the top is
in
the
your Binance?
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
The total you
Yeah,
are seeing on the
Leader George, take it slowly, please.
on your Royal Q, the strategy page. He's talking about Royal Q strategy page. You know, Royal Q did this new update that you can see your total trading capital at the top.
Yeah.
He's not saying if he sees 200 at the top and he now makes profit of 18, that 200 should increase to 2018, but the 200 is reducing. Lidoshe, do you get the point now?
I've got it from the start. That's what I'm explaining to him now, that you've already explained that too.
In Royal Q strategy page, the figure you are seeing at the top will reduce and increase, whether you make profit or not.
Okay, there's no problem. I've heard.
So do you have any other question?
With that, from there, you can unmute yourself.
Yes, good evening, everybody. What I wanted to say is that easier was that he just shared us his screen so that we look on what he's trying to explain. Then there they can explain it to him very, very easier.
Yeah, I think that will work. I don't know. Okay, with that, Judge. Do you want to, boy, his network is bad. That's the thing. His network is not good at all. You know what? Just send it to the group, highlight it on the group, and would explain better. I think that's the best, because if your network was, yeah, so that we don't waste a lot of people's time. All right, Leader Judge, let's get into today's topic. Someone said, please explain whole position profit ratio, buying callback, stop position. Because we are running out of time. But if we cannot explain that, it's on our Zoom. Whole position take profit ratios on our Zoom meeting. YouTube channel rather. We did the recordings and we posted it on our YouTube channel. So position take profit callback. Everything is on our YouTube channel. You can access that. So, like I said, after today's topic, we'll see if we have time to go into that. But we are running out of time. It's like the judge has been thrown out. Yep. The judge, are you there? I think the judge is having difficulty.
Hello.
All right, Leader Judge, let's go into today's topic. Huh? I can't hear
Proceeding to the
you.
topic, today's topic.
Yes, please proceed.
Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. Okay, I hope you can see my screen. Oh, well.
Yeah, please carry on.
Okay, today's topic is about okay, I'm going to share my screen now. I'm coming now. Having difficulty sharing the screen. Okay, can you see my screen?
No.
It's very difficult to enter. What is happening? Okay, so can you see my screen now?
Yes, please proceed.
Okay, so in today's topic, we are talking about you having coins that are in deep. Okay, so you are going to check it. You are going to check the coins one after the other. You are going to consider the coins that the position amount in USDT is lower. So you start with the one that the position amount in USD is lower. You start with that one. If you want to get that from the coin faster. Okay, now we understand that today coins went down. Okay, so from here you see that this is the lowest coin that has the position amount in USDT. Like this one is 510. 510. The second one is 770. Okay. The other thing you consider is the change. This first one now, the IDEX, the change is already increasing. So let's see the chart. So you are also going to consider the chart of the trade. It's advisable to do a coin that has been down. It's advisable to do a coin that has been down for so long. Okay, so you can see with this chart, it's likely that this coin is going to come up. Okay, so since it has the lowest position amount, what I'm going to do, this 510, I will click on it. I'll look at the unrealistic profit/loss is minus 15%. So I will go ahead and click on buy. Remember, I'm not doing this thing. I'm not having my total spare USDT is 1,930. You understand? So I'm not, because all these other trades have margin calls. So that is why I'm considering the lowest position amount USDT coin. You understand? So if I take 510 or let's say 550, if I take 550 and put in this IDEX, I will still have 1,004 that should be able to accommodate all my margin calls. Okay, so we have checked the charts for index. Index has gone down, and on this my return rate, it has gone down by 15%. And index is doing well. So we have considered index charts. The second thing is the position amount is low. The third thing, the coin is down and is already coming up. So these are the three things I considered: the position amount, the chart of the coin, and if the coin is about doing well. So these are the three things I checked before I will go in the index. Then I also check, the fourth thing I also check is my spare USDT. If what I'm having here is like 600, I won't do this, what I'm about to do, the manual replenishment. I will not go ahead and do it. I will just allow my robots to be buying the margin calls and be selling. I'll be okay with the profits, the sub profits I'm getting daily. You can see, I'll be okay with the sub profits I'm getting daily. But since I have spare, I have up to 1.9, I can decide to sacrifice 5.10 or 5.50. At least I will, or 5.30. I will still have like 1.4 for the rest coin. Since this coin is doing well, the position amount USD is low, and the chart says that it has fallen down and is about coming up from this chart. Okay, so if my return rate now is -15, if I do what I'm going to do, this manual replenishment with 100% of my position amount USDT, remember 100% of my position amount USDT or more, 100% or more, I will reduce this, my unrealized, the percentage, the return rate, I'll reduce it by half. I'm using 100% or more to buy this coin back, and my return rate will reduce by half. So what this means is that I don't have to wait for this coin to recover by 15%. All I have to wait is for this coin to recover by 7.5. So I will go ahead, put the 5. I can put 5. Let me use 5.30. So what I've done is that if I was to wait maybe for this coin to recover by 15% now, I was supposed to wait like 2 days. It means that I've reduced the number of days I'm going to wait. The coin now will sell in 1 day. So instead of me to wait for 15% before this coin will be in profit, now I'm only going to wait for, let us refresh, okay? I'm only going to wait for -7.5%. You understand? I'm going to wait for -7.5% for this coin to sell. So with this now, I will make more. If I was supposed to make 1% on 5.10, now I'm going to make 1% on 1,040. So I'm going to make high profits now. The number of time I'm going to wait has reduced because I'm not waiting for 15% before this coin will enter profit. I'm only waiting for 7%. I'm also having this coin, the chart is good that it has gone down and it's about coming up. So you see with this, what I've done now, the time I'm going to wait has reduced. The profit I'm going to make have increased. I hope we understand what I'm saying. So that is all. So I'm going to do it step by step. If this one now sell, I will have 1,000 plus that will come out as capital. So I will now use it to do the second coin. If the second coin sell, I will use it to do the third coin. So you see, go here to arrange it, position amounts, you can see, Oracle arrange it by the floating loss, Oracle arranges by the floating loss, you understand, the lower. So if I do this one, I'll do this one, I'll do this one, that is how I'll be doing it and be going. So I don't know if we have any question. Please feel free to answer.
Please, if you have any question, you can unmute yourself. Can you explain again? Leader George, are you there? Please, if you have any question, use the chat box or mute yourself, please. All right, somebody said fine means you have extra USDT, right? Yes, you need to have extra USDT. How are you able to identify? Leader George, please, there are questions. We have questions here. Leader George. Okay, someone said, please, can you repeat the condition again? Yeah, we're waiting for the judge. I don't know if it's network, because network is pretty bad today. Someone say network. Well, everybody's complaining about network though. Anyway, I can't relate. No, the meeting has not ended though. I believe the judge is experiencing network issue.
Do you have any question?
Leader George, there's a question on the chat box.
Okay.
Leader George.
Hello, can you hear me? Sorry for the delay, please.
I can hear you.
Okay. So where am I starting from? Please point me now. Which question am I taking first? Hello.
Start from anywhere. Okay.
Hello, please. Kindly explain once again. Thank you. Okay. Let me share my screen again. Then I will. Okay, today's topic is talking about coins that you have traded and they have been there for a longer time. They have been there for a longer time. You understand? So you want to close the call. You have been making sub profits. You understand? But you want the coin to sell. Okay. Now, if you check the return rate, you see the return rate in brackets. Like this first coin was minus 15 before. You understand? It was minus 15. When we did the manual replenishment, it reduced to minus 7. It means that if I was to wait for this coin that I started doing well now, if I was to wait for this coin for 2 days, now I'm going to wait for it for 1 day. You understand? So I've reduced the number of days I will wait for this coin to sell. So I don't have to wait for that long again. So me doing the manual replenishment has reduced the time I will wait, the longer time because I was supposed to wait before for minus 15. But I've done manual replenishment. So now I'm going to wait for, now it's on minus 8. So what manual replenishment will help you do? It will, number one, it will give you more profit when the coin finally sells off. Then it will reduce the number of time that you have to wait. You understand? So whether I have more spare USDT now, I would have done for this, sorry, I would have done for this 1,000 starts. You understand? But I'm supposed to do it with 100% of the position amount. This 1,000 starts, the total USDT in the coin is 730. This 1,000 starts, the total USDT in the coin is 730. You understand? So if I'm going to do manual replenishment in this coin, I'm going to use another 730 to buy the coin back. If I use it, this 11, if I'm going to wait for this coin to increase by 11% before I take profit, now I'm going to wait for 5.5. So I don't have to wait for a longer time now before I will take profit. Now, if this coin sells, I'm going to make ×2 of the profit I was to make before. I'll make ×2 profits. So I don't know if I've answered the question. Let me see. So I've explained again. The network could not understand, could not allow to understand it. So please, did you understand it this time? I'm sorry for the network issue. Oh. Hello, I hope you can hear me.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, how were you able to identify the amount you can spare to buy when the index coin is having a -15? Yes, at the bottom you see USDT. So this is your spare USDT in your exchange. Royal Key will display your spare USDT. So I was able to know that yes, out of 1,009 spare USDT, I can sacrifice 530 from it to do this manual replenishment on this coin. And I still have 1,480 for the other coins to buy their margin calls. So that was why I was able to remove 530 to buy manual replenishment for this first coin. Okay, so let's take another question. Sorry for the network issue. Okay, yes, well understood. Okay, please, how to buy back the coin to make double profits? Please, how to buy back the coin to make double profits? That is, you just click on, when you click on the coin, you click on buy, this buy here. When you click on the coin, you click on buy here. Then you click on market price. You can see, you click on market price. It will turn to blue when you click on market price. Then you enter the amount. It should be 100% of the position amount. I was having 510 before, and now at the 100% or above, you can't do below. It's not advisable to do below. It's 100% or above. If you have 100% of the position amount, if you have like $100 in the trade, it's advisable that you use another $100 to buy more. So if you use another $100 to buy the coin, it will now reduce your return rate, this unrealistic floating loss, this -7, just the percentage, it will reduce the percentage by 50%. You use 100% to buy more of the coin. That action will reduce your return rate by 50%. You understand? What this reduction means is that for any movement, for any one movement now, it will recover this your floating loss faster, because the coin now is the coin will only sell when the coin increase by 7% now, not 15 again. So once the coin starts increasing, your floating loss will start reducing faster. You understand? So that is it. Is there any other question? Please state the conditions again. Okay, I should state the condition again. Number one, we checked our spare USDT. Look at it below. You see your spare USDT below. We checked our spare. If we have enough spare USDT, you understand? If we have spare USDT, number one. Number two, we checked our coins, the one that have the lowest position amount in USDT. The one that have the position amount, the lowest position amount to USDT. That is number two. Number three, we also checked the chart. Have the coins been down for so long, and as it started coming up? So that is the number three things we checked. Have the coins been down? Have the coins been down for so long? Have the coin gone down for so long and it has started coming up small, small? That is the third thing we checked. So I think that should be the 3 points. That is the 3 points we checked before we now did the manual replenishment. Okay. So is there the network will not allow? Okay. Is there any other question? Maybe okay. Buying means you have extra. Yes. When you buy, it means that you have extra USDT. You have extra USDT, not the USDT for margin calls. Not the USDT you have set aside for margin calls. Maybe you bought new USDT you just add and you want to use it to buy, to do this manual replenishment so that you don't get to wait longer time. So that is it. Okay, understood, sir. Thank you. How do we buy back the coin to meet up? I've answered that. Please state the condition. I answered the network. Okay. Mr. Oshari, I think I've answered all the questions.
No, really. Someone said, please, what of if the coin dip down after you have replenished the same amount of USDT?
Yes, if the coin dips down, the coin continues your margin calls. But all you know that you have reduced the entry price by 50%. Even if the coins goes down, no problem. As far you have checked the chart that the coin has been down for so long. So even if it goes down small, there's no issue. Your coin will continue the normal margin calls. But all you know that replenishment you did, you have achieved something. Number one, anytime the coin sell, you are making ×2 profits. Number two, if you have to wait longer time, you have reduced that longer time that you are supposed to wait, you have reduced it by half because the return rate has reduced. So even if the coin reduce again, your robot will buy your normal margin calls. But when it starts increasing, it will say at that new return, that new average price. Okay? So someone asks, if I manual is less than 100% of the amount invested, it will reduce the profit. Sorry, I got confused. If you use, no, it will not reduce your profit, please. Even as far as you add new money to the trades in manual replenishment, your profit will increase. You understand? But if you don't use 100% of the total USDT in your trades to do manual replenishment, you will not achieve that 50% reduction in the return rates. In your floating loss, if your floating loss is minus 20% and you don't use 100% of your USDT to buy, to do manual replenishment, that 20% will not go down to, will not reduce to 10%. It's only when you use 100% to do manual replenishment, that is only when your return rate, your floating loss will reduce by 50%. You understand? So if you don't do this one, if you don't use 100%, you will not achieve 50%. So that is it. So what if it's on warehouse mode? If the coin is on warehouse mode, you will not have sub profit. That is for margin calls. Warehouse mode and sub-beam, that warehouse mode and sub-beam mode real-time settlement is just for margins. It's not related to manual replenishment. It's just for whether your coin is on warehouse mode or sub-beam is related to margin calls. Is related to margin calls, not related to the margin, the buy. You understand? It's only when your coin it only relates to when if you want to talk about your margin calls, that is when you'll be looking at if your coin is on warehouse mode or sub-beam. So it's not related to manual replenishment. Okay. So Leader Shari, I think we don't have any other questions.
All right, so I believe we do not have any other question. Please, can you explain the difference between whole warehouse mode, whole warehouse and sub-beam mode? And sub-beam mode with time settlement. Okay, because of time, I don't think we'll be able to explain it, but if you go to our YouTube channel, it's there. The different modes and the advantages is there, well detailed and explained. Because yeah, that video you'll be able to understand it very well. So you can go to our YouTube channel and watch the video. Leader George, good. You have a question. Good evening, Leader George. My question is, how were you able to accumulate such an impressive trading capital over time? Could you please share some insights on that? Leader George, your attention is needed though.
You said
You want
what?
to speak, or you come and explain it by yourself.
You said what? Good evening, Leader George. My question is, how were you able to accumulate such an impressive trading capital over time? Could you please share some insights on that? Thank you. Okay, I started the business in 2021, and all the rewards, I participated fully in Royal Q. I participated in the trading. I participated fully in the team building. You should be able to answer this one now. So if you participate, if you do
I
both,
can, but let's hear it from your mouth.
if you do both, you are going to make profits, massive profits. So you can be withdrawing your rewards and you are increasing your trading capital. I said it when I was doing the introduction. There are some days in Royal Q, I make, during the bull run, I made $300, $400, $500 in a day. You understand? So all those rewards I will move it as to my trading capital. You understand? So that is it. Okay, so the manual replenishment works for what strategy mode, please? Manual replenishment. When I was explaining, I did not mention any strategy modes now. If it's related to one particular strategy mode, I will mention it. I said strategy mode is when you are talking about margin calls. Today's topic is not related to margin calls. So please get the point. It's just like someone comparing top gainer strategy with hit and run. They are not the same thing. So you cannot differentiate them. They are not in the same category. They are two different things. You understand? So what our topic today is for manual replenishment. It has nothing to do with strategy mode. Strategy mode, when we talk about margin configuration, if you want to know about strategy mode, go and watch margin configuration. We have the topic in our YouTube channel. Go and watch margin configuration. You will know. We also have a topic for strategy modes. Yes, we have done a topic for strategy mode. So if you want to learn about strategy mode, go to YouTube. You see different topics. You see different topics. Thank you.
All right, just to add to that, you can do manual replenishment on any strategy mode you are in. It has nothing to do with strategy mode. Manual replenishment has nothing to do with strategy mode. Strategy mode involves is either you want to buy the dip, meaning making money downtrend. Whole warehouse mode doesn't make money downtrend. It only makes money uptrend. So it sells your first buy. That's why it's called whole warehouse mode. It sells at once altogether. But if that coin is going down, it will be buying your margins, but you will not make profits downtrend. That's for whole warehouse mode. Sub-B mode, yes, you can make money downtrend. So it has nothing to do with manual replenishment. You can be in any mode to manual replenish. And like I said earlier, we have that topic on our YouTube channel. So please, and that was like, it's just about that topic. We talked about only that topic. So it's very detailed. Also, the lady that wants to know about whole position take profits and all the callbacks, what the functions are, we also do have a detailed, in fact, several detailed videos up on our YouTube channel. So you can also go and watch it. It explains everything you need to know. What if I use more than 100% to reduce the floating loss? Is there any harm? There's no harm in it. The end goal is that you want to come outside from that trade. So go ahead. You can use more than 100%. There's no harm in it. It will just be reducing it. It will reduce your return rate more. So that's just it. It will reduce your return rate more. Using 100% will reduce it by 50%. It will reduce your return rate by 50%. So if you use more, wait to go get at it. Sometimes you even need to use more to be out of that particular trade. Also, we have on the YouTube channel a detailed video of manual replenishment. I think we have 2 videos of manual replenishment on our YouTube channel. We've done that before on our YouTube channel. So you can also watch that. So I believe we do not have any other question. Do we have any other question before we round up today's Zoom? Do we have any other question? You can also unmute yourself to ask a question. I believe that we are able to unmute ourselves because, yeah. All right. Since we do not have any other question, if you are new here, you do not have an activated robot, please get back to the person that invited you. Yeah, I know. If you are new here, I know. Yes.
Please, I have a question. I discovered that the movement of the market movement, especially in this, let's say 3-4 days now, I discovered that when the market is moving in an upward trend, then in a clicking of an eye, it's dipping down again. So compared to like last week and like 2-3 weeks, 4 weeks back. So my question is so how do we take advantage? How do we trade in this kind of situation? because I discovered it's not taking long. For instance, if you enter a trade, you can close your eyes and it will start pumping. Either even if, when it's moved down, it pump back again quietly like that. But this time around, I discovered when you enter a trade, the moment it starts going down, deep down, then before you know it, it's just
Okay.
going deep down, 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 down.
Okay. I don't know if it's the same market you're talking about, because if you say maybe if you are saying like a day or two, yeah. But if you are saying far back as 4 days ago, market has been hot. When I mean hot, people have been making so much profit. It has been pumping. But to answer your question, the cryptocurrency market will always undergo correction, right? And the cryptocurrency market will always go up and go down. There's nothing you can do, or there's nothing we can do about the downtrend. There is an uptrend, there must be a downtrend. Once there's a downtrend, there must be an uptrend. It's like a wave. You can't stop that. A coin cannot continue to pump, or the market cannot just continue to go up, 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 up. But guess what? Last year, Bitcoin was around 15,000. People would think the market is actually not doing any movement, but it is. Just because it is going down a bit, they think it's actually not doing any movement. But if it's really not doing any movement, Bitcoin that was 15,000 something got to an all-time high of 72,000 and then drops down. It's just that the market doesn't just go down. It doesn't crash down like go down. It goes in waves, and it doesn't just fly up. It goes in waves. Now, how you can take advantage of it? You already have it in your hands. You have the tool called Royal Q. If you're trading with Royal Q, to be honest, you shouldn't be concerned about whether the market is going down or the market is undergoing correction or is doing a rebound. To be honest, that's what your robot is there for. And the powerful tool the robot has is margin calls. Set your margin calls. And once the robot is going down, it will be buying your margins. And once there's a small push, it will be selling. It will be giving you sub-sale before it gets back to where you entered from. And then it will finally get to your take profit and sell. But before it does that, enjoy sub-sales. That's what normal manual traders do not enjoy. They don't have such thing called the margin configuration. So if they are trading, they have to wait. But you don't have to. That's the power of the Royal Q robot. There's no risk, there's no loss. So set your
All right,
margins.
thank you for the response.
You're welcome. You can cover, a good amount of percentage drop, and you are good. All right. Do we have any other questions? Okay, so if you are new here, I used more than 100% in this example. Mr. George, I don't know. I don't know who you are replying, Sha, on the chat
So
box.
someone asks, what if I use more than 100% to reduce the floating loss? Is there
Yeah, I
any
already
harm?
answered.
Okay,
I already
okay,
answered the person. Yeah,
okay.
I thought there's no harm. Okay, so you're new here, you do not have an activated robot. Get back to the person that invited you to this Zoom. Yes, because you are new and you do not have an activated robot, you will very much be confused. But trust me, it's not that technical. I promise you. It's a normal thing. Even me too. Before I got started, it was like, what's going on here? But guess what? I know my way around the robots very well now. So yes, it's not that serious. It's because you don't know what we are doing here. You don't have the experience, you don't have the knowledge. So you look like it's very intense and it's hard. It's like further mass and it's something you cannot learn or it's something you won't be able to make money from, which is not true. So get back to the person who invited you to this Zoom. They'll guide you on how to activate your robots and also add you to our groups so that you can start making money. And there also you can start having the knowledge. All right. Our Zoom days and our time is Mondays and Thursdays, 8:30 p.m. Nigerian time. We're always here. Mondays and Thursdays, 8:30 p.m. Nigerian time. And first know that you are a trader before anything else. A lot of people think Royal Q pays us, which is actually false because to begin with, our funds are not with Royal Q. So Royal Q do not pay us. Royal Q is just a helping tool that makes us profit from the cryptocurrency international market. It's a robot that helps us to make money from the cryptocurrency international market. So you are first a trader before you can now start giving details and start saying, oh, I'm using a robot to trade. If, for example, we have a dry cleaner, if they ask him, what do you do? What's your profession? He's going to say dry cleaner. He won't say, oh, I'm using a washing machine to dry clean. That will come like afterwards, can now explain himself and say, if you give me like 100 clothes, I can wash it ASAP because I'm using a washing machine. But he's first a dry cleaner before that one comes. So you're a trader. Listen to cryptocurrency news. Watch videos about cryptocurrency. Follow up with news. They just recently released CZ. I don't know if a lot of you follow the news. Yeah. So I'd like to add one more thing. Nobody controls the cryptocurrency market. You can enter a trade. It can take seconds to deliver. It can take minutes. I'm sure we have experienced it where we'll drop signals on the group and the next minute we'll write sold. A lot of you have entered such signals. So if you are trading, a coin can take seconds to deliver, minutes, can take hours, days, weeks, months. But remember that you are using a powerful tool to trade and it can be generating you sub sales. The margin call is the main ingredient of Royal Q. Thank you so much. Good night, everybody. And we will see you on Thursday. Bye.
Bye. Good night.
Thank you.